What's happening, everybody? Oh, I'm going the wrong way.
Uh-oh.
Let's turn it up. Hey, what's happening, everybody? It is Sunday morning, afternoon. Time for another episode of Selling Past Your Expiration Date, being Thrifty Over 50. I'm your one host, Jay.
And I'm Peg. Hi, gang. Good to be here.
Hi, everybody. What is happening?
Well, we had a fantastic Ohio meetup group yesterday afternoon. There's 22 of us there. We had some new ones come in. And we did a lot of sharing on, scores and duds. And
Sharing is caring.
Yeah, it was fantastic. And some people live anywhere from 2 to 3 hours away, and they thrifted their way to the meeting. So that was fun, and they got to show us some of their haul. And we just had a great time. Of course, the cocktails are outstanding, needless to say. So
I cannot wait to get home. And hey, you've got to get on meetups.com today.
I'm going to.
And then you need to make artwork like I do for our shows and my events, because you want to advertise when you're having guest speakers like myself coming in for the December meetup. So if you're listening to this and you're in the Cleveland area, I will be there for the December meetup, which is going to be
Thursday, December 21st.
Yep. And I'll be giving everyone who's attending some homework to bring for that meetup. So stay tuned for that. So if you're going to come, make sure you follow the channels. The channels are this show, the Thrifting Board. My mom has a page for the Ohio Meetup group, and she will be getting herself on meetups.com today. So you'll be able to see when and where and all that good stuff. But I accidentally called Mom here. I'll get out the block of wood and hit it for myself.
I couldn't find a piece. Wait, I got this. I can use this.
So yesterday, and you'll see this, I'm gonna try. Yeah, we leave Wednesday for Chicago, but I'm gonna try and fit a haul thread in tomorrow or Tuesday, because I scored a sweet score, like crazy cheap dollar amount score, and it's one of those things that everyone will appreciate the score, but some people will really enjoy the items. My mom and dad are two of those people who would really enjoy the items. I totally forgot it was her meetup. FaceTiming, I'm calling, I'm texting. I'm like, where are you? So she finally calls me back in front of the whole crowd of her meetup. And the block of wood I usually bang my head because of what Mom's doing. I'll bang my head for myself now.
Yay! and I have to tell you, I had to stop our presentation by Joy Schaefer. She was right in the middle of her fabulous presentation. I told everybody,
sorry,
you guys, I have to call my son because he is pulling a big boner today.
Mom, don't say son and boner in the same sentence. Come on now.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good. Sorry.
Jeez, I got grossed out now.
Only you would think of that. But, I said, he wants to know where I'm at, and the crowd roared, needless to say.
Well, I was out garage sailing, and, I was finding all kinds of goodies, and it started out slow. My wife was the one. If you guys know me at all, Stacy's not a big garage seller, not a big thrifter. But she said, hey, 2 of the community sales we've done in the past are this Saturday, so let's go hit them. I said, all right. So for a while, the only thing we found were 2 belts for her. That was it. So there were even things to flip.
Yeah.
And then we found some CDs, and then we found a huge score that you're going to see on Thrifty Business next week live from Chicago. And then we found the bigger score, and then some more CDs and some more stuff. So, and vintage tiki mugs too. So it was one of them good Saturday garage sailing days. And those are kind of few and far between in this city. I don't love the garage sales here. I don't get the deals like Mom does. I don't get the stuff like Mom does. So there's a point where I'm like, all right, enough garage sale. Let's go to a thrift store.
Right.
But yesterday panned out pretty well. So in my excitement of all the goodies that I found, I totally spaced on where Mom was. So
yeah, but it was fun. It was a good laugh, and it just tickled everybody, I think. But they're very excited that you are going to be coming into town. Of course, so was Mom, that you'll be home for Christmas. I'm so thrilled, Jason has homework for them, and he will let us know that down the road. And I've also given Jason some topics that the group has asked that you talk about. So we're really looking forward to it.
Cool. So I do see people want me to come to other parts of the country when I do travel, and I do travel quite frequently. When I'm having classes and such, I do throw them up in the thrifting board. So stay tuned to the thrifting board. I did a class in Salt Lake City. I am heading to Florida in a couple of weeks. We were supposed to have a class, and we had booked this hotel, and then the hurricanes came and damaged the hotel so bad that we had booked that they're not even reopening until December. Mm-hmm. And of course, so many places being damaged, the opportunity to find another place at the last minute was not there.
Yeah.
So I am going to be having 2 hangouts. So stay tuned for that. So if you're in the thrifting board, if you're in the Secret Beach, if you don't know what the Secret Beach is, we're going to talk about it in a minute. But if you're there, you'll see the dates and the places for the hangouts. So
nice.
But Cleveland for sure. I'll be there for the class. I'll be there to enjoy the tiki cocktails.
Bring your woolies.
What'd you say?
Bring the woolies.
Oh yeah.
Let's just hope that the weather stays decent.
You know, I'm looking forward to it. My wife loves the warm weather, and even she's like, I am so over summer this year. Like today's the first day, and we're at October 15th. Today's the first day where it is nice.
Yeah.
It's not hot. And we're going to Chicago next week, and sometimes this time of year when we go, it's been cold. It's gonna be 75. I want fall weather. I want to wear a pair of jeans and a sweatshirt. That's what I want to do right now.
I mean, we're gorgeous in Ohio today. Yesterday it was beautiful. I think we're like 79, 80 degrees. Same thing for today. However, the bottom drops out for tomorrow, high 53, but then it's going to go right back up. So this has been an extremely warm fall for Ohio. I mean, it just
that was nuts.
I mean, I haven't even put away my summer clothes.
I know. My tub of winter clothes is just sitting there waiting, but there ain't no point. Now, my assistant, on the other hand, thinks it's freezing in here.
Oh, dear.
And she is all bundled up, but that's a different story for a different day. All right, so let's get into why we're here today. Now, we've done a show on this before, but Markdown Manager. So before we get into it, those of you watching right now, we got 85 live, so thank you for tuning in on a Sunday morning or afternoon, depending on where you're at. How many of you watching right now have never, ever used Markdown Manager? And I think you can only use it if you have a store, if I'm not mistaken. So
I think it could be right.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm just winding up a sale this week.
So does anyone watch us right now who has a store never used Markdown Manager? Because that's what we're talking about today is Markdown Manager. Sabrina, never? Wow, that surprised me.
Okay. All right.
Okay, don't have a store yet. Well, that's understandable. But if you've got 100 items, you should have at least the basic store.
Tim says he has a store, but he's never done Markdown Manager. Never.
Wow. Okay, good deal.
Now, who's Anthony?
Good deal. All right. Now, the reason, and I think we did a show on this once before, but when I went to run a sale on Friday, and I saw the warning, Markdown Manager is going to have a new look. Check it out here. And I never checked it out. Well, guess what happened Friday? The new look was there. And so I never even got the preview. It just happened. So I figured.
Mom must have got the sale in just before it happened then. Because
All right, so Alice never has. Heather doesn't have a store. Now, Heather, Heather and Angelique, do you guys have less than 100 items listed? Because if you have 100 or more, you're actually wasting money by not having a store.
Right.
Because don't forget, you also get free shipping supplies with your store.
Yes.
So if you don't have a store and you have 100 items, you should have a store. So make sure that you're looking into that because you're actually wasting money by not having a store. So.
Yeah, it didn't take that long. Once I started, getting more listings, I switched over quickly because it was costing more the other way.
And here's how and why you use Markdown Manager to move stale crap, and or when I price my stuff, I price it about 20% above the normal retail. So if an item's if an item is normally selling for $100, I'm pricing it at 120. Then if I happen to have a 20% off sale, it's just to the normal price. But of course, it's giving that big splash, sale, with a line drawn through the price and then markdown and the percentage. But if you have a 30% off sale, it looks that more impressive, but you're really only discounting your things 10%. So that's kind of how I work my things. And it might not work for you in your head and your business model, but that's how it works for me. And I use Markdown Manager all the time. Now, the other day, my assistant said, we got too many jeans. So I did have a big jeans sale. I didn't sell as much as I would like, and I will have another jeans sale probably while I'm gone, because I do mark my jeans up pretty well. And so even when I run a 50% off sale, I'm still making decent money. So to the buyers, like, whoa, 50% off. Well, yeah, I paid $5 for the jeans. I think they're worth 100, so I priced them at 200. I'm on 50% off. They're still at 100, and if they offer me like 75, I'm still making crazy profit. So, you know, it's perceived value, but it's also people love a sale. People absolutely love a sale. I used to work at Domino's Pizza in Mayfield Heights, Ohio. And because we were a franchise, we did not have to have the exact same prices as the national. And so ours were a little bit lower, and people would bring in the national coupons, which were actually 1 penny more expensive. And I'm like, you don't need a coupon. We're cheaper. No, I want to use a coupon. They would fight me to give me the extra penny. I'm like, you don't need your coupon.
No,
but in their head, they got a coupon. They got to use a coupon. It's the sale. So that's why you use Markdown Manager, because it gives you the sale.
Right.
Yeah, good point, Vera. A basic store with a free shipping supplies is like 4 months free. Plus, you get Markdown Manager. Plus, you get vacation settings and a bazillion other things. But those are the two, main ones that we use.
There's a lot of pluses to having a store. I mean, a lot of pluses. So, those of you who are wavering, trying to push your listings up over that 100 mark, and away you go.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna go. There we go. Okay, so here is my eBay page, and you can set up your seller hub kind of customized, and I've never altered mine, so mine is just kind of wherever it landed. But if you look down here under Selling Tools, you'll see Markdown Manager right there. So we're going to click on Markdown Manager. Now, so far, it still looks like the old version of Markdown Manager, so we're going to click Create a Sale. Bam! There's the new look Markdown Manager.
Oh.
So I was like, oh, look at that. That's pretty. This to me, Mom, this screen looks 19. Looks like 2005 eBay. This screen looks like much more modern and stream.
Oh no! Went back to the old.
It gave me the old. I was already there. There we go. Phew.
Okay.
Phew.
Wow.
I was gonna be like, well, this is gonna be a short show if it goes right back to the old.
We would not have a lot to show.
I really don't have 437 honorary. Those are all the best offers that show up in the messages. I just don't clean them out. So everyone who thinks I haven't read all my messages, they've all been read and taken care of. All right. So right away, it's giving you a percentage off each item. And so you can obviously change it. So here's our, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. I mean, it's an incremental up to, I guess I didn't realize there was a cap, but I guess 60 is the cap.
Oh,
but I was planning on running 30% off this entire weekend, and I had it end last night because I wanted to show you guys how to do it.
wow.
So there we go. So now you also could take dollars off. So this is take $10 off each item. Now we're going to be able to pick and choose what we want on sale. So if you're like, well, I can't take $10 off of every item, but if you do want to run a $10 off sale, say you have a whole bunch of $60 items, you could run a $10 off sale. Now I've never really done the dollars off sale. I've always done percentages.
Yeah, me too.
And I just like the percentage better because I just like to do it across the board. And then there's also offer free shipping for all discounted items. Applies to first domestic shipping service. Now, of the old way, Ma, I don't ever remember that.
I know.
I never used it, but I can see where I should try new stuff too, because of course then we can do a show on it. But right. I'm gonna show you today what I normally use, and that is Markdown Manager with using percentages. So I'm gonna do 30%, and then you're gonna click. You can see it because our heads are in the way. You're gonna click Select Items.
Mm-hmm. By the way, gang, when I do my sale, I'm sitting in front of the TV, because when you start going through these items, as Jason's going to show you, just an easy thing to do. You don't have to waste time in your office. If you're relaxing, it's a quick, simple, easy method in front of the TV. Okay.
So you have two options at this point. This is just a 3-step process. Set the discount, select your items, and review and launch. So if you select your items one at a time, you can do up to 50. You can do up to 500 items per promotion. Or you can create rules where you can go up to 10,000 items per promotion. Set rules using categories or filters. Items can be removed at any time. Or we can go choose items from your inventory. Choose items from your inventory. So if we go that way, here's all the items in your inventory. So here's all 835 items in my inventory.
Now, so Jason, I have a question. So
Yeah.
it says you can only do 500 of the 835. Is that what I'm understanding? Or
If you're selecting one at a time, yes.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay.
But if you're selecting categories, you can do up to 10,000. So here you would just be checking off, okay, I want to do that glass. I want to do that dress, blah, 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 blah. And as you can see down here, it says 2 of 500 selected. If I select another one, it is 3 of 500. So it makes it easy to see how many of you selected. So in the past, it was never all that transparent. Like, where am I? Now it's easy.
Now I do it a little bit differently.
Hang on, Ma. Don't jump ahead.
Okay.
Maybe get that block of wood out. Don't jump ahead.
Am I jumping the gun?
Wait till I get to the end. Then if you have questions, I'll be happy to entertain them all.
Okay.
So sometimes I just want to do things that I know I've been sitting around for far too long. And I will go this way. But today, I actually want to put my whole store on sale. So this can be really quick. So don't forget, when I show you stuff, I am going slower. I'm breaking down step by step. Don't forget, when you know how to do it, it's quick. But I do not want to go one at a time. I want to back it up. I want to put my whole store on sale. So we're going to click Create Rules. And then right here it says Category, None Selected. So I can select my category. So the categories are the store categories that you personally built yourself for your eBay store. So if I wanted to just put, say, all my I'm sorry, it is not. It is the categories from eBay. My bad. Because I definitely don't have a category called pottery and glass. That's for dang sure. So say I want to put all my music on sale, I would just click that. And then I could also then say any music that is listed between $20 and $50. So you can put so if you had a $10 item that you didn't want to take 30% off of, this is the way you can exclude it. But we don't want to do that. Yeah, I want to cancel that. What I want to do is right at the top here, it says you can select eBay categories or your personal store categories. So here's my store categories. So if I want to do, like, say, all my bags and purses, which are 40, I can select that. But I want to do all my inventory. I just want to have a big old sale. I want to add no filters. I don't care if it's priced at a $10 item or $150. I want everything on sale. So I've selected category, all inventory selected. And then the last thing you got to do is just click Save and Review. And there is the point where you pick when you want your sale to run to. So today is October 15th, and we'll have the sale start at 1:15. And we don't want to. You could run it for a month. I mean, there is no set times. There is no set. Should I do it for a week? Should I do it for a month? It don't matter. I just like to bounce mine around and have them end, because here's what I feel. When it's ending on your listing, it says, hey, if you're looking at this listing, the sale ends in 2 hours and 32 minutes and 15 seconds, 14 seconds. There's a countdown timer when your sale ends. If you have this really long sale, even if you run sales consecutively, there's never a point where people are gonna be like, oh man, I better hurry up and buy this. So you definitely want to give them that need to buy it. Like when I sell my tiki mugs that I have like 4 or 5 and 6 of the same one, I never list it as 6. Because if people see that there's 6 listed, they're like, I don't got to buy it today. If they see it says last one, they're like, oh, I better hurry up and buy it. Okay, so I'll have my sale run for, let's say, 1 week. And then sale event description, I'm going to put happy Halloween sale.
Don't forget those of us.
And I didn't play with it. What'd you say, Ma?
I was say, don't forget those of us that live on the eastern part of the United States. You got to watch that Pacific time on the in the date rate. Yeah, because that's going to be Pacific time in there.
So I'm not. They just grabbed like 3 of my listing pictures. So I like the Turtles one. That is good to me. So Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is kind of fun for Halloween. Save up to 30%. Happy Halloween sale, and that's it.
So that sale event banner that shows up.
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah. So we're gonna click launch. And there we go.
Now, is there a place that you can go, like say all of a sudden you decide, oh, I don't want to do this sale? Can you delete it?
Yeah.
Once it's said.
Right there under action, we're in the Promotions Manager dashboard, you can click delete.
Okay, Promotions Manager dashboard. Okay.
Yes. So great question, Brenda. Can you have multiple sales at different rates concurrently? Yep, absolutely. So, and here's what you can do. So let's say you want to put all your jeans on sale 50% off. So I'll start that sale today, say at noon, 50% off. Now, if I want to put the rest of my store on sale, I don't got to go through and weed out the jeans. I just got to put all inventory on sale for 30%. And because there's a sale running already, excuse me, frog in my throat, already running for the jeans, it'll just bypass the jeans and it'll grab all the rest of them. So you can have multiple sales, multiple categories, multiple items in your store. You know, all that takes time, keep in mind. So to me, usually it's just a sale on the whole store. Now, when my assistant says, hey, we got way too many purses or way too many jeans, then I might run a bigger sale just on that category because I work out of my house. Space is at a premium. And so if we're full of jeans and I want to buy more jeans, I better get rid of the ones I got.
For sure, for sure.
And will watchers get notified? I think they do. Excuse me. My, oh my.
One of those, huh?
I think they do. But of course, now that there's this whole new look and thing, I'm not exactly sure what happens because now you're giving it a tone and you're giving it a picture. So it's all fresh and new. And that's the one thing I forgot to do is when my sales running yesterday to actually look at the visuals. I didn't even think about it that we were doing the show today. I should have had the visuals up there, but that's how easy it is to run a sale. So I would start playing around with it. If nothing else, you know, if you're like, oh, I'm to run a big sale, go select 5 items. Pick your 5 items that have sat around way too long. You see them every day as you walk in your office and go, how come that has not sold yet? Pick 5 items, put them on sale, get the feel for it, get used to it, and then be brave and put your whole store on sale.
A couple of good questions here. Fox and Fines wants to know, does the best offer stay on? It does.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
It does. Mm-hmm. So that's why you have to watch your percentage. You know, if you just get ready for low ball offers, everyone. I've run a number of sales since last January. And, you know, if you're doing a 30% off, they're going to lowball you lower than 50% off. If you do a 50% off, they'll still lowball it. But, you know, just be prepared for that and don't take it personally and just, you know, counter and move on because you're going to get them.
Now, what's nice is here's the sale I was going to run for a couple of days, but I ran it for exactly 24 hours, basically. Because of the sale that I ran yesterday, so Friday into Saturday, I generated $145 in revenue because of the sale. And no, if you add something to your category after the sale started, it does not add it to the sale. I saw that question go by too.
Oh, yeah. That was a question I had for you, Jason, way back when Mom first started. I remember that. Yeah. Only the things that you actually put on will go.
And Lauren saying take best offer off. That's a waste of your time.
Yeah.
You're to go in there and edit all those and remove it, then add it back. Hell no. Just leave it. People do not put any value on their time.
Yeah.
If you're spending $100 a week to make $50, you're a fool because you're not valuing your time. So to go in there and edit, bulk edit out best offer and then put it back in later, no, just leave it there. It don't hurt nothing. But what if your thing's on sale for $21.69 and someone's like, I just rather pay $20? Okay, fine. Are you really gonna waste all that time for $1.69? Because that's what happens. A couple times this week, right. I got less than $2 best offer. You know, $2 off, less than $2. One was $1.69 less than I was asking, and one was like $1.50.
No, it's not worth it. It's not.
No, it ain't worth it.
No, not at all. Yeah, because basically, like I say, well, I'll put the store on sale and go through it all, and then I'll start listing new stuff. So of course, none of that gets grabbed into the sale. So you've got that. Just go ahead and keep on listing with your new things. Okay,
Yep.
so Mom's old-fashioned way. Let's back up. Because go back to that page where you can pick and choose. Can you do that? Where you can pick and choose the items. You know which one I mean? Where they're all listed, and you started to, like
I showed you that.
Yeah, I know, but I want you to go back because I want to show you what I do. Can you back up to that page or not? Oh, you
Well,
can't.
I'd have to start a new sale, but
Okay. When you get to that page where you got all your items are listed. Okay. Like say I'm going to put my store on sale, but there's just a few things here and there that I don't want on sale. Now maybe Mom's probably doing it the long way. I'm sure.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So yeah, select your items there.
Hey, noisy. I didn't realize muffins were that noisy. Oh my God, you're getting noisier.
We're cooking muffins today. That sounds yummy.
Yeah, sorry. Debbie's taking notes, and I wasn't paying attention. Sorry, Deb. I'm paying attention now.
Okay, so select items, I think.
So let's see here. So nowadays, you can only do it 500 at a time.
Right.
And what I'm assuming you were doing was clicking the checkbox at the top so it checks them all off, and then unclicking what you don't want to use.
That's right. So that's what Mom has done.
Yeah.
Because it's not.
So it's so much quicker if you're gonna exclude things. It's so much quicker to check off the checkbox at top, select them all, and then like, okay, I don't want this tiki mug as part of it. So oops, I'm not showing it. Sorry, I just realized. Okay, my bad. Start over.
That's all right.
So you check off the box at the top, and it gives everything checked off. But say you don't want to have the sale on this denim jacket, so you just click it off.
Right. So Mom sits there. That's exactly what I do, and I'll go through and pull off the items that I don't want on sale. So I wasn't sure if there's a newer method, but it doesn't. I have between 600 and 700 items listed, I think now, and it doesn't take me that long, you guys. I mean, in a matter of 15-20 minutes, I'm done.
All right, so let me run through the questions then, since Debbie's been compelling them. Kara Cooper says, I've only been able to put on 250 items on sale at once. Is that because I have a basic store? So my answer is going to be, I don't know, Kara. I've never had a basic store. So it's one of those things, like when people ask me in 2017, hey, Jay, how do you register for eBay? 1998. Back then, you had to have a pulse and an email, and that was it. So, when people ask me today, I don't really know what to tell them because I haven't seen it in 20-some years. So with the basic store. So, Kara, what I would tell you is go in and see if you've got the new look Markdown Manager, and then go from there and see if you can select more than 250. It might be store level. I'm not sure. Now, if someone is watching the show that has a basic store that knows that answer, if you want to pipe in right now, that'd be cool too.
Let us know.
Okay. Oh, then Frocks and Frying says number of the stuff you can put on sale depends on the level of store, I think.
Okay. Good
yeah, Lauren said, isn't it better to run short burst sales? It is. It is. It isn't. Sometimes I'll take, I have a clearance category in my eBay store, and I run long 50% off sales just to try and clear it out. So just depending on how you're using your sales.
Right. They want to know our sales best on certain days, weekend, etc. I start mine
because your Saturday is my Monday. I live in a town too where people are like, I was sitting in the bar with my buddy last Wednesday night, and to him that was his Saturday, the way his work schedule goes.
Yeah.
And also in this town, especially 3 a.m. to some people is the middle of the day, depending on how you work. I mean, a lot of places have factories, but we have this 24-hour town. And then, of course, if you're offering international shipping, and you should be, time doesn't matter because 9 a.m. here is 9 p.m. there, and it's 10 a.m. there. So time and day don't matter anymore. It's a 24-hour world. So it is time of the day of the week. It don't matter. It doesn't matter. So just whenever you get around to having a sale, or if you need some sales, the way to start jazzing some sales up is to put your stuff on sale.
Yeah. You know, I mean, for me, because of being in the East, just getting back to that time frame again with the 3-hour times between here and the Pacific Coast. So I will end my sale on a Sunday evening, 11 o'clock, like Pacific Coast time, you know, even though it's, you know, early in the morning here. Don't forget, those people are still up on the West Coast. So, you know, you don't want to cut them off too short. So watch that.
And Melissa said the Markdown Manager was starting to roll out in August and September. She still doesn't have it on 2 accounts. Any idea about this? It's one of those things where there's just a slow rollout. You know, Facebook does it. Other things do it too. Like when they're trying, when they're doing a programming change, or they're actually changing the look. If they gave it to all millions of people at once and it was messed, it would be a worse mess. So that's why typically things roll out slowly. So like when Facebook Marketplace started, they didn't give it to all, you know, billion people on Facebook, because if it wasn't going to work, they wanted to find out it wasn't going to work with a few million, not with a billion. So mine switched real quick today from old to new.
Yeah, it sure did.
It'll come, but since I had it, I might as well show it.
We had some good questions rolling by here. Did you catch any of those, honey? There's
yeah, is the ability to mark down by a set dollar amount. Yeah, I showed you that right at the beginning. So if you missed that, go back and watch this. I showed where you can say $10 off per item.
Yeah, up above, Fox and Fine says, is there any way from the sales screen to raise the prices and then put on sale, or done separately?
No, not in the sales screen. You'd have to change your price ahead of time. You'd have to bulk edit your prices in your edit screens if you want to raise your prices. Again, too much work. Too much work. Yep. I see someone said take off free shipping. That is all work and time. Why are you guys are on a treadmill to nowhere. I see this all day long. You know what? I threw up 30% off. The items have free shipping. They still have free shipping. They all have best offer. I want to move the stuff. I can pick and choose what best offers I accept, but stop editing your stuff over and over and over and over.
Right.
You'd be better served listing more items, finding better items, using social media to promote your sale. These are the things you should spend your time on, not worrying about raising your prices, then having a sale, taking off free shipping, taking off best order. That's all a waste of time. Knock it off. Yep. Today. Knock it off. All right.
Oh, I'm glad we went over this, because now, you know, Mom would have freaked out had she saw the new one pop up when I was trying to.
That's what we're going to talk about this week. But I was sitting at my desk on Friday. I'm like, oh, I got the new look finally. Let's do that.
Yeah. Oh, that was perfect, honey. That's really good.
All right. So we got to do a little housekeeping before we get into the rest of our segments. And the first one, and the best one, is Thrifty Business next Saturday, live from Ecom Chicago. Mark down your calendars, because it is a weird start time. 1:35 Eastern, 10:30. Oh, shoot, that should say AM. Thought I fixed that. Oops. So that should say 1:35 p.m. Eastern or 10:35 a.m. Pacific. And that is going to be coming live from Ecom Chicago. So we're going to have a big studio audience. Like today, I have a one-person studio audience. Next week, we'll have a few hundred people. And then all you guys watching, and here is, I haven't really explained it, but I'm going to explain it to you guys first. So you 123 watching live right now. I'm doing Thrifty Business. Typically, if you watch Thrifty Business, me and a co-host have segments, and then the last half hour we have a guest. So there's gonna be no guest. Instead, there's gonna be 4 co-hosts, not at the same time. They're gonna come up, and they're all gonna present their scores, and then each co-host gets 2 of the other segments that I do. So my first co-host is Joy Williams. She is one of the admins in the Thrifting Board. She lives in Chicago to show off with us. Then we're gonna go into Bridget Williams, no relation, one of my other admins, and during Bridget's time, we're going to have a very, very special interruption into the show. Something cool, something fun. I hope it works. And then after Bridget's done, then Mom comes up and does her segments. And then we're going to finish out the show with my good friend Robin, sparkly unicorn that she is. So it's going to be an awesome hour. It's going to be so many tips and bolos. Each person is given 4 scores, which are usually bolos. So we've got 20 scores to share with you guys. So besides shipping tips, eBay tips, and I've been saving stuff back from 30 Business because I want to bring the best stuff to next week's Chicago show because of the live studio audience, the live online audience. It's going to be an awesome show. So make sure you mark it down in your calendar because it's a weird day and time. Next Saturday, 1:35 p.m. on the East Coast, 10:35 a.m.
Just to double check on that time frame. So that means we're going on at 12:35 in Chicago?
That means we're going on at 12:35 in Chicago.
I just want to make sure, honey. Okay.
That's right. So for those of you in the central part of the country, it'll be 12:35.
Okay.
Now, if you tune in at 1:35 and you don't see us right away, we are the live event. Sometimes things might run over a minute or two. So just, be patient. It will happen. We did it last year, worked pretty well. I've got an idea how to fix a couple things. But just remember, it's a live event. So if we're off by a minute or two, just be patient. We will be there.
Yep. This is going to be fun. Lots of fun. Hope we see a bunch of you there.
And then my other Facebook group, The Secret Beach, is now open for a limited time for new beachcombers. If you're not familiar with The Secret Beach, if you've been in the thrifting board, The Secret Beach is a more intimate Facebook group. There's only about there's a few hundred of us in there. And what you get is the membership-based group. What you get is a monthly webinar from me, a monthly webinar from a guest expert, bonus shows of both Thrifty Business and Selling Past Your Expiration Date, and how-to videos, and we have fun events. We had a big party here in Vegas, this past summer. We're all going on a cruise together in January. And I have meetups around the country just for the Secret Beach members. So if that sounds like something you might be interested in, and just to wet your whistle, here are some of the webinars that have already been taught. Now, what the nice thing is, all the webinars that have been taught and the Secret Beach has been open for 1 year, they're all there. They're all there for your viewing pleasure at any time you join. And we've had a lot of people join this week, and they're like, oh my God, I can't go to sleep. I keep watching all these webinars. I'm just taking all these notes. So it's so great to hear people are excited that they're enjoying the webinars. So some of the webinars that I've done are the art of buying Christmas CDs, how to take a physical eBay inventory, how to hire an assistant, how to create monthly sales inventory spreadsheets, how to spot a fake concert shirt, tools every seller should have on their desk, taking good eBay photos, and my most recent was buying and flipping Halloween costumes. Some of our guest webinars have been conquering your death piles, accounting fun and shenanigans, all about Twitter. Don't leave money on the table. Women's shoes. Nadine did women's shoes. It's a 3-parter. It is amazing.
It's really good.
Star Wars collectibles, intro to Poshmark, all about Levi's, and on and on and on and on. So, and I see some of the Secret Beach members in the live chat right now. They're very excited to be there. It's people have a lot of fun and a lot of learning, because not only did we start out as a teaching Facebook group, but I wanted to lose weight. So I got a lot of people motivated to better their bodies, better themselves. And I found out, Ma, a lot of people don't have fun.
I know.
You get to the end of the week, and there's that old commercial, time to make the donuts. You should get to the end of this ride and say, yep, I did it all, and not, crap.
I know. I mean, your mother. I think I've lived my life to the fullest. I try and do as much as I can. Just bought tickets for the Pink concert the other day. I went to a couple of concerts this past summer. My traveling, my card group girls, we're going down to Sugar Creek, Ohio, which we love, for a 2-night stay. I mean, you just have to do it, you guys. Make time for yourself. Enjoy life. It's so darn short. And, a lot of you know I'm approaching 75 here next May, and I am just going to keep on doing as much as I can, because I don't want to miss a thing.
Yep. So if you want any more information, feel free to hit me up on Facebook. We'll have it open for about 2 weeks total, and then we'll close it again. And the reason there's a reason to do that, not so much, make it desirable like a velvet rope, but it's a smaller group. And I like the fact that we open for a little bit of time, we bring the new people in, and then it's kind of a cohesion thing as a family unit. So I see everyone really get together, get to know each other. And if it just was people wandering in and out all the time, have that cohesion. So I do like it, close it down for a couple of months, and then people get to know the new members, and, oh, you live near me, let's go thrift. And I see the interaction everybody has. And so that's where I kind of do it that way.
Yeah, I know. It's you just have to do it. I mean, I could have my day go by and not do any fun things. I mean, it's real easy. Everything fills in, and before you know it, the day's gone, then the week's gone, and the month's gone, and you haven't done anything fun. You've got to do it. You just have to take the time. Really, don't wait, guys. Don't say, oh, I'll do it next year. Well, you know, do it now.
I will tell you, when I opened the Secret Beach, there were some people who jumped right in the beginning before there was any content. So I do really always thank them because they believed in me well more than others would because there was nothing there. They paid at that moment for nothing. But the first webinar I did was buying and selling Christmas CDs because that's something I'm passionate about. I do it every year. I make a few $1,000s every Christmas holiday just on Christmas. And so all the members did good at it with it. But one member said, geez, I added $500 to my bottom line this Christmas because of that webinar. That paid for the Secret Beach a couple times. And so that was one webinar. And basically with all the videos, you basically get, we'll call it 3 webinars a month. You're basically getting 36 webinars a year, plus other stuff too. So
awesome.
All right, so let's get to Mama's Boy.
All right.
And this week I went for the how cute and timely. How cute.
I love the overalls, don't you?
Oh yeah.
And the hair. Look at all the hair he had, guys.
I know. So here, let me zoom in a little bit here so you guys can really get the full cuteness. Now this is a picture of a picture, so it's going to be a little
a little fuzzy.
Yeah. But there I am. This is standing outside of what was a bar that ended up becoming my mom's office in our house.
Yep.
And what am I here? About 2, 3?
Oh, you're probably about 3. You're closer to 3 there.
Yeah. Just in time for Halloween. Now, you will really understand who I am and why I am by next week's picture. So if you tune in for nothing else next Saturday live from Ecom, the way I am today is because of my mother, and you'll understand why when you tune in next week. All right. I showed Sophia, my sister, a picture today. She's like, "Oh my."
Oh heavens.
Okay, well, this is supposed to be your score here. What's happening?
Uh-oh. You're not popping up today.
No. All right. Hang on a sec.
Okay.
I have too many tabs open.
Yeah, maybe. I see a bunch, that's for sure.
I know. All right. Well, I'm going to pop you up while I work on this. So, here it comes. Here it comes.
Okay. All right.
All right. Now it's time for Mom's Weekly Scores.
Okay. Here we go, everybody. Pick up this troll case for $1.50. And the woman bought it. This was part of my 30% off sale that I've been running this week because I've had it for a little while. But I got the nicest note, one of those feel-good, fuzzy, warm notes that she had it when she was a little girl and lost it, and she says, "I miss it so," and I was so excited, to see that you had one, and blah blah blah, So yeah, it just makes you feel good. So yeah, $1.50, and she offered me not offered me, she bought it for the $20.99. And still making money, just like what Jason said before. Still make money when you run your sales, everybody. That we know. Okay. Okay.
This is what it's like in the wintertime in Chardon. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I've had this board game for a little while, but I only paid $2 for it. And again, the 30% off went for $20.99. And, again, making money. So I don't know if I would recommend rushing out to buy these games, this particular Twister game, which I did play when I was younger and sprained my wrist really bad playing this game. So, I don't know, guys. It had been in my store for quite a while. So, I don't know if it's one I would quickly say, yeah, you should pick these up. But it sold when it went on sale. So that's always a good thing.
Let me hop in here real quick. Someone said, do you pay monthly for Secret Beach? It depends. You have the option. If you can pay for the year, you get 2 months for free, basically. 10 months gets you 2. If you can't afford for the entire year, you can pay monthly. And then if you want to switch at any point, you can do that too. So if you're paying monthly, you're like, oh yeah, this rocks, I want to go by the year, you can do that too. I try to make it as easy as possible for everybody.
Right, very, very flexible for everybody. And Debbie Wheeler, I will adopt you any day, sweetheart. I love you. All right. Oh, now this was going to be part of my haul today, but they sold that quick. I'm going to show you these.
All right. Good deal.
Yeah, 3 playful puzzles of, as you can see, it was Mickey, Minnie, and Goofy, and I had them up for the $27.99. I paid $4.50 and sold them for that price. So you just never know, you guys. I mean, And I have bought and sold play school puzzles over the years. They always seem to move for me. So I would definitely say if you can get them cheap enough, a buck, $2 at the most. I wouldn't go higher than $2. And I decided to group them because I thought it was, they were all the Disney characters. And I had one up separately that I still have up for sale, which is the 3 Little Pigs. And, so putting all the Disney characters together must have drawn them to it because, like I say, I sold it, in a couple of days once I listed it.
Come on, you can do it,
Just
computer.
moving a little slow today. Just moving slow. Last time I saw the Browns score, for all of you Browns fans out there, it was 24-3. We are losing.
Damn, I forgot to bet against them again.
I know. Come on, honey. You should get on that stick.
All right.
This actually, I think I sold this clock to someone in the thrifting board. She had seen, she saw the replay of our show, and we came to terms, offline. But it was, it was a beautiful travel clock, you guys, from the 60s, probably more. And it illuminates, it lights up in the dark, and the case was in beautiful condition. So was the inside, no rust or anything. And gosh, my mind's a blank right now on who it went to, but it did go to someone in the thrifting board.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yes. So thank you so much.
Enjoy your clock.
Yeah. We've been talking a lot about gravel art lately, everyone. And I know, gosh, a girl showed a picture of one she found, Jason, of the peacock, which is gorgeous. The dog, I paid $5 for the dog, and what did I sell for? $20.99. Yeah, it's a 20% off sale. So, it's just grabbing people, and I'm still making money. But gravel art is pretty hot right now. So, I would say if you run across it, pick them up. How do you know it's gravel art? Just by the tiny little pebbles that are all over the picture, everyone. Different colored little tiny pebbles.
Envision the colored pebbles at the bottom of your fish tank stuck to a board, made a picture.
Yeah.
That's gravel art.
Right. That's good.
So Kim Gordon says we need some old photos of Mom. So next week, not only will you see the photo of me that made me the way I am today, you will see a great family threesome photo of me, Dad, and Mom when I was little. And you'll get to see Mom and Dad in all their glory. And wait till you see the length of my collar on my shirt. It'll blow you away.
No, you know what? I need to dig up some of my early days of my silver blonde hair.
Yeah.
That was I was a silver blonde for a long, long time. And my eyebrows were gray and just all that crazy stuff. And then I had all the long falls, and I had the hair pieces that we had on top. Yeah, maybe we should do a retro segment, Jason, bring back all the mom stuff. I think I even got pictures when I wore the short shirt, the hot pants we call them, and the go-go boots. I mean, Mom's got all that kind of crap, But it's selling today. We love that. Okay, this ashtray. I mentioned to you guys before. Did I show this last week? It sold already. I think I did.
I don't know if you did.
Maybe it sold that quickly. I didn't give it a chance to show you because I had it in my show pile. But I have been selling really well on ashtrays, vintage ashtrays, you guys, especially when the restaurants aren't there anymore. So this was Bookbinders in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It's still there, but this is an old time ashtray here, and I picked it up for 50 cents, and I sold it at $18.50. So that was a nice return, real nice return. Photos. Okay, well, Jason, we'll start a new little segment, Mom's Retro segment. How's that?
All right.
Okay. This is an actual princess telephone, everybody, that I paid $2 for. I got an offer of $35, and I was very happy to accept that. The princess phones that are older, everyone, with the rotary dial, they're very heavy. So, I shipped it out, I believe, in a medium flat rate box because of the weight on it. But yeah, so be careful on those. They do weigh a lot. So when you are figuring out your shipping, make sure. Okay.
What would that say on the top there? Oh, the police phone number.
Yeah, I left on the stickers.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to take anything off.
Heck
yeah, and this was decent. Mom, this is the Sugar and Spice Palace, and I picked that up for $6 and got a nice offer of $49, and I took that. So, got that off and moving. So that was good. Yeah, in fact, that was one that Dad and I got. Where were we? Oh, when we went to get blue crabs in Hagerstown. That's where I found that.
So The lights are on, but I'm guessing when Dad took this picture, it wasn't. It was daylight out.
It was.
You got to do your lights a little darker because it's really not showing off.
This one didn't come out as good as
Yeah, it's really, I make sure Sophia's got all the lights off. So it's really dark in the bathroom because you really want to show off the fact that it lights up. And most people never think to take the picture of it lit up.
I know.
You did, but it wasn't dark enough in the area.
When on some of my other stuff, that's my first picture is my light up picture because I think it shows up so much better. I had 2 Harley lamps up for sale, this one and another one, and I got a question from someone, would you sell just the one Harley lamp? And of course, yes, why not? Why wouldn't I? And this is, if you recall, Jason, when I found these, I found the 2. They were very dirty and lying on the ground at this garage sale. And when I casually said to them how much, they said $1 a piece. So that lamp cost me $1. And it got he said, we agreed on $50 and plus the shipping, and away it went. So now I've got to get the other one listed, but this was a really cool lamp because, it made all sights and sounds and everything. And next time we do a show, we need to do the how to do a video again because it's changed a little bit. And that was brought up at our meeting on Saturday. So mark that one down, would you, honey?
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, because that one made sights and sounds and all kinds of things. The lamp is really cool. So before I get this other one listed, I want to do a video. Okay.
It says not too many pictures of me and my siblings. Yeah, that's next week too. So make sure to tune in next week. You'll see it all. Mom and Dad's retro look. My siblings, why I turned out the way I turned out. You'll get it all in 2 photos too. And
those of you coming to Chicago will get to meet my younger son, the Buzzman. Yeah. I've had this jacket for a while, Jason. I really thought I was going to get some better money out of this. And it's just been there and been there and been there. And finally, we got the offer for $55 and I took it. I did pay only $5 for the jacket, but I was really surprised that, it wasn't going to move a little bit quicker. I just thought it would. So I said, bye-bye.
I mean, that was your last
$50 profit. Why not?
All right, let's see your haul, Seal.
Okay, I sent you, there was a Halloween one. You didn't see that one, huh? That one didn't get pulled up? Halloween sweater?
Wait. It
would have been right by the troll case. That was the last one I sent.
I didn't see it. I didn't notice there was a space. Hang on. Un momento.
That's right. No problem.
Easily fixed.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I just sold that. There's the sweater, the Halloween sweater. Yeah, this was, I paid $3 for that sweater. I've had a lot of offers, you guys. It was a beautiful sweater. I mean, if it was my size, I probably wouldn't have gotten rid of it. And I did put, as you'll notice, I did put, ugly Halloween sweater in to use that for, people that still look for ugly sweaters. And, it was only a size large. And Mom needs a little more room than a large. And yeah. So I sold that for the $27.99, and because it was in my 30% off sale, but I only paid $3 for it, so still made money. So there you are on the scores, everyone.
All right, let's see your haul.
All right, what kind of time we got? We are at, okay, because I might not show everything again, Jason, because Mom likes to save some things if we need them down the road. Okay. Yep. Let me get myself up on the big screen. Jason, I'm going to start with this, and I know we've talked about these not, bringing big money, but I did find this guy. Everybody out there, is this a tiki mug? But it has. Let me see if I get this right. Yeah, see, it had the sticker on it.
Yeah, that's an old one.
Yeah, so I figured, okay, it was only 50 cents. So
of course it was.
Yeah. So, just I've done some research. I can't really find this one with the with the sticker. I'm thinking around $12, but maybe I should go more.
Oh yeah, I'll go $20.
Go 20. All right, let's change that to $19.99, especially with the sticker on that. Then Jason, I don't know if you want these or not, honey, but I found Don Churum.
Oh, those are cool. Normally I'd say yes, but I got so much glassware. I got to clean out my own.
So this is a
but those are very nice, yeah.
Aren't they nice? Yeah, I don't even need them, but I might hang on to them. We'll see. But anyways, there's a set of 4. I do have a set of 4. That I paid $1 for the set of 4.
Of course you did.
Of course. And these I will be selling Around 30 bucks, I think, Jace. What do you think? They are,
yeah, probably.
Yeah, the Don Chu is Puerto Rican rum, for those of you who might not know.
Yeah, it's pretty decent rum, too.
Yeah? Is it a good one?
Yep.
You know, we're always supposed to be picking up, you know, ink cartridges. Well, these happen to fit my printer. So I picked these up.
That's the best when you find your own.
I know. You know, you guys, this one here, when I go to buy it myself, I think it's around 20 bucks. I bought these for 50 cents a piece. So, you know, for myself on that one. Who's this guy? Anybody know? In the chat? I'm going to give you a second. You know, somebody I grew up with.
That's pretty funny.
You like that? Now, I had to really wash the shirt. It was really in bad shape as far as.
Hang on. I'm Ann Mills. I'm going to hurt you.
Oh no!
I see that smiley face. She called your mug a string holder. She called it a string holder. That's it. Show's over.
Bono. Yes, it is Sonny Bono, you guys. And you know, I picked this up for 50 cents, and I think I'm going to list it around $23.99 according to Dad's you know, research. So, you know, I wish I had the box. That would have made it more valuable, but I don't.
Oh,
yeah. Now, let's go back to glasses. I picked these up, a set of 6. Let's see. I've got some white in here. Maybe this will help. These are Chi-Chi glasses, you guys. The margarita glasses. From Chi-Chi. Remember Chi-Chi's?
The defunct restaurant chain?
Yeah. But, you know, I've got a set of 6. These are really nice. Mine seem to break all the time. But in doing the research, Jason, people like these still.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna list the
nostalgia.
Yeah, definitely nostalgia. I'm gonna list the 6 of them for $49.99 in doing the research that I found. Okay, if I said Laurel Birch, how many of you know Laurel Birch? Anybody?
I dated her in high school.
Yeah. Known for her cats. Oops, let's get it right side up here so you guys can see the label. I bought some mugs back about a year or so ago when I was out in Vegas, Jason, and you were doing a thrifting class, I think, and Mom found the 4 mugs and sold those right away. This was $4. I got it for 2, everybody, not 50 cents. So,
oh my God, you paid $2? What is the world coming to?
I know, and I will be listing this one for around $22. Okay. Let's get into some vintage Tupperware again. Now, this is a nice one, you guys. This is the vegetable steamer that you put right in your microwave, and it's in beautiful condition. I did spend a whole $1 on this one. And these are running around 25, 30 bucks, Jason. This is a really well sought after one. And because I'm in such good condition, I'm probably going to shoot for that $25, $30 mark myself.
And what color is that?
That is the gold, the Harvest Gold.
Okay. Nice.
All right. And here, see, speaking of Tupperware, I might as well show the other piece that I just got as well. This is the vegetable tray. What makes this one even more valuable, everybody, because it's got the center container with the lid. A lot of times, you know, this will be totally missing, or the cover to the centerpiece. So, you know, this has got it all right here. Okay. And it was Mark 3. I got it for 2. So I will be listing this for around 25 bucks, everyone. Okay. So like I said, every weekend I've been preaching Tupperware, old Tupperware. Don't pass it up. The vintage ones are pretty cool. All right, JT. Now, I'm not too sure what I've got here, so I need a little help. It's a 45. Well, it looks like
it's written in Russian, maybe.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I mean,
or Hebrew, maybe Hebrew.
Oh, Hebrew. I'll bet it's Hebrew. Yeah. So this is Tom Thumb, a Russ Tamblyn, of those of you who go way back. And these are only $1 a piece, Jason. And what little research that Mom could find, because you can't really find this exact thing. I couldn't find any. The Tom Thumb one, I think I'm going to list around 20 bucks. Okay. And then there was the Girl Scout one. I know. And I will be listing.
I want to hear what 12,000 Girl Scouts singing at the same time sound like. That must have been a big ass auditorium.
I know. So that one, the Girl Scout one, I'm going to list for around 12 bucks. And this is a Gay Parisienne. And this I'm going to list for around $10, I think. So a $3 investment, so we'll see how I do on those. Kind of different, huh? Okay. All right.
Oh, I just thought of a great, I said we're doing all the different each co-host next week gets 2 topics, and Mom and I are doing trendy bolos together. And something she just showed is very trendy, and I'm like, it reminded me of something I did in my youth that again will explain why I am the way I am today. So there we go.
All right. Well, let's talk after the show.
Yeah.
Okay. Who knows what this is?
Holy cow!
I know.
There's a demand for that.
Yes, there is.
Oh my god.
Here's my notes. Okay. Oh my. Not one. In fact, this one is marked. I know. I just saw the brand name. Oh, it's on the handle. Can you see that? Kind of. It's coming through. And then this one. Is everybody guessing what they are? Credit card machine, correct. I saw Kara's. Yeah, these are old credit card machines, you guys. Before we got into all this fancy business, we had to run them through manually. And that's what these are. These were 50 cents a piece, you guys. In our research, I'm going to list these for around $15, Jace. Okay.
I was in a bookstore in Detroit, Michigan, in a really hip, revitalized part of town with cool stores and restaurants and bars last summer at a bookstore buying some books, and they did not have a credit card machine with it was just a ching.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm like, what year is it?
That's hard to believe in this day and age, I'm just going to go into a little bit of a shell section.
Did you say 15 or 50?
15. 1 5.
15, yeah, I can't imagine those would be 50.
No, 1 5. This is a Welk shell, 10 cents, and this is a smaller version. I can't pass up shells when I see them for 10 cents. And then I found this nice piece of coral. It's on the stand, Jason, and it says made by the Seminole Indians, but it's real coral. Yeah, and then this piece, oh, by the way, this was $2. And this was $2. Look at this piece, Jason. I don't have this blue.
Oh, that's nice, yeah.
Isn't that a nice one, honey? So, shells and corals stay in the house. They don't go that far. Okay, this girl has some purses. I'm going to have to really do some serious cleaning because they do need it, but I picked up 2 Dooney & Burks. Okay, here's the one with the hearts all over it. And it's got, that. The inside needs some serious cleaning. I hope I can clean them up. I'll do the best I can. But they're, the outside and the handles and everything are in very, very good condition. But for some reason, they didn't take very good care of their inside. I don't even know if I can show it. Yeah, there it is. See? So I've got some cleaners and stuff that I'm going to be working on. That one's covered in the hearts. This one's covered in the bumblebees. Yeah, the inside of this one is pretty clean. This one's not so bad. So I got that. And then she also had, which Mom has one of these. I use mine all the time when I travel. It's the Vera Bradley, the large makeup case or toiletries, whatever. So it's just a nice one because it really holds a lot. And I know Vera is not selling like it used to, but it's still there. I bought this.
So everyone who has apparently never watched us before. So hi, all you new viewers. Mom and I did a whole show on shells, what to look for, what they sell for, how to sell them. So when we're done today, I'd recommend to go back to my YouTube channel and just look for type in seashells in the search bar at the top, and you will see our show that we did all about seashells.
Yeah, we get a lot of questions about seashells. A lot of people have finally, because of that show, a lot of people normally walking by the shells are now picking them up, and they send us messages and pictures, and we're glad to help anytime that we can with the shells, you guys. But yeah, especially the larger ones. Larger, shells sell better than the smaller ones do, unless they're real rare. There are a few rare ones out there, of course. I picked this up. Yeah, I think it could either be a beach cover-up.
Ooh, I like it.
As the hood. And I like it because this sucker is a little bit vintage. Look at that tag.
Cool.
Isn't that great? Yeah, so this is a striped thing. I mean, it's just adorable, and it's in beautiful shape. And this was a whole $1, everybody. And I don't know, Jason, I think around $25, $30, don't you? That's pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cute. And like I said, in excellent condition. Okay, I couldn't pass it up. You know, Mom in her metal waste baskets. I like this.
Every week now, it's a new segment. What metal waste basket did Mom find this week?
I know. I did pay $2 for it. I'm going to put it up for $25, and it's got like a mosaic look to it, you guys. I mean, as you can see, just that one little mark on the bottom. Insides are always rusty, and you hardly ever find those very clean. But you know, it's got enough design to it that it's different. That's why Mom, you know, didn't want to pass that one up. Now, as I was walking out of a person's garage sale the other day, I stopped and kind of looked at this. We had already bought a few things from the lady. It's a needle point, Jace. Kind of like maybe the gay 90s, because you still have the horse and carriage, and it looks like she's got a bustle on the back of her dress. She gave it to me for nothing. She said, "Oh, just take it." I said, "Oh, thank you so much." So, you know, I haven't done my research yet, but something that long, I don't know, that might be about a $30 item at least, don't you think? Okay, let's get over here to this. We picked up a tulip lamp. These are really nice, you guys, and you can see that we have some older lampshades here.
Well, that looks like not any fun to ship.
Yeah, I know. Well, what you can do, but these will all come off. You know what I mean? And I'm not shipping light bulbs with them. I just don't do it anymore because you know you're just facing the possibility of them.
Damn it! Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers just got hurt in the Packers game.
Oh, there. That's not good for you.
No.
A little bit older plug, as you can see. Always show the plug. Remember, we've talked a lot about that. The base is called a lily pad base. That's known as a lily pad. Okay, but these are tulip lamps.
I'm sorry, I was looking down. Did you show the end of the plug?
Yes,
How old is it?
Yep. Well, this one I'm thinking 70s more.
Okay.
That one. But yeah, and it's in really nice. She had 15 on it. We got it for 10. We were going to list this sucker for $75. So yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. Okay. And am I leaving out anything? Oh yeah, got one more. Oh no. Remember when I mentioned the play school puzzles? I do still have this one. This is the only one that hasn't sold, you guys. I paid $1.50 for it, and I have it listed, I think, for around $15. So, and what's nice, I'm finding them with all the pieces, because you know a lot of times you'll see them with pieces missing. So, you know, you definitely don't want to do that. And like I say, I have a number of large items that I'm saving for next Saturday for Chicago. We'll be showing you some pictures. But anybody know Tony Packo's Cafe? They're known for their hot dogs.
Nice.
Yeah. In fact, this is one of the things that Klinger, I think, talks about in MASH, Jason, from time to time. Yeah. And as you can see, they have the 50-cent label on the inside, and we're going to sell these each around $15 each. Okay. I'm going to put it one at a time. And, oh, I do have one more thing, JT. Oh, no, I did show those. I'll save those for next week, but I'll show this today. This Blu-ray Star Wars, it's in the steel case that we paid $1 for, but I think I can get around 12 or $13 on that, Jason.
See the back of it.
Uh-huh.
No barcode on it?
No, there wasn't.
So that makes me think it came out of a box set, is what I think.
Oh, well, it could be, because it says Star Wars 5 on this. Can you see that?
Yeah, I think it came out of a box set.
Okay. All right, but well, I'll still see what I can do.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it'll still sell.
It'll sell? Okay, honey. All right. Well, these last few things, I think I'll just save for when we need them, okay? So that should do us.
All right, cool. I've fixed the artwork while you were doing your haul. There we go. So next Saturday, or in 6 days, this Saturday, October 21st, live from Ecom Chicago, 2017, 1:35 in the East, 10:35 a.m. in the West, live 30 Business with 4 co-hosts, Mom being one of them. And you definitely do not want to miss the pictures we're going to share next week. Going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of scores, all kinds of tips, all kinds of shenanigans. And like I said, there's going to be something special happening. I hope it works. You know, it's one of those things where if it doesn't work, I can keep on trucking, but I had a great idea that we're going to hopefully pull off. So it'll be it'll be something that you've never seen us do on any of our shows yet. So something new. So should be fun.
Cool.
And you'll see that next Saturday. So tune in. And then obviously there will be no normal Thrifty Business this week, nor no Selling Past Your Expiration Date next week, since we're all out of town at an event. And then on Sunday, I actually am going up to Milwaukee. So tune in for this, and then we'll be back to our regular schedule the following week.
Terry Benedict says she just sold a Tony Pecos coffee mug this week. Oh, that's good. So
cool. Yeah. All right. That's it. Have a great week, everybody. Enjoy the fall weather if you get it by any chance. I can't wait to see some of you live in person next week in Chicago, and the rest of you, we'll see you guys online next Saturday. So for Selling Past Your Expiration Date, being over 50, I'm Jay.
I'm Peg. Thanks for watching, everybody. See you in Chicago.
And we're gone. Bye-bye.
Bye.